Warning, you are using these every day. It's in every home. We use it to clean the plates our children eat from. But what if I told you that this innocent-looking sponge is actually the most contaminated object in your entire house? Yes, even more than your toilet seat. A groundbreaking study published in the journal Scientific Reports revealed a terrifying reality. A single cubic centimeter of a used kitchen sponge can host over 50 billion bacteria. That's a density similar to what you'd find in human stool samples. Among them is Moraxella osloensis, the primary culprit behind that sour, damp smell you notice after a few days. Most people think they can sanitize it. You might toss it in the microwave or soak it in boiling water. But research shows these methods often fail to kill the most resistant strains. In fact, by killing only the weak bacteria, you are essentially clearing the path for the most dangerous ones to take over the entire sponge. You aren't just cleaning your dishes. You might be spreading pathogens across your kitchen surfaces. I want to hear from you in the comments. How often do you actually replace your kitchen sponge? Be honest. Most people wait until the sponge smells bad to throw it away. But if you can smell it, it's already a biological battlefield. Don't wait for the scent. Change it every Sunday. It's the hero of breakfast and the king of non-stick. For decades, polytetrafluoroethylene, commonly known as Teflon, promised us easy cooking and effortless cleanup. We trusted it. But for many of us, that trust has turned our favorite pan into a silent threat to our health. The danger begins when the coating is compromised. Scratches, often invisible to the naked eye, expose the underlying layers. A groundbreaking study published in Science of the Total Environment estimated that a single, tiny scratch on a non-stick pan can release approximately 9,100 plastic particles during cooking. Worse still, heating a pan beyond 500 degrees Fahrenheit, 260 degrees Celsius, can cause the coating to break down and release toxic fumes, leading to Teflon flu in humans and instant death for pet birds. The issue isn't just the plastic. The manufacturing process of some non-stick coatings involves per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, known as PFAS. These are called forever chemicals. Why? Because they do not break down in the environment or the human body. PFAS are linked to a range of health issues, including hormone disruption, kidney damage, and high cholesterol. So what is the solution? It's time to retire the damaged non-stick. Experts recommend replacing them every 3 to 5 years, or immediately if they become scratched. For a safer, truly permanent option, switch back to the classics, cast iron and stainless steel. They contain no toxic coatings, last a lifetime, and stainless steel is easy to use if preheated correctly. Protect your meals and your health. Your family's safety begins with the right cookware. Now, tell me in the comments, are you still using a non-stick pan with a single scratch? It's time to check your cabinets. We all love that feeling. A fresh, fluffy towel, straight from the dryer, smelling like ocean breeze or spring flowers. We've been conditioned to believe that softness and a strong scent are the ultimate signs of clean laundry. But that irresistible softness comes with a hidden chemical price tag. What is actually making your clothes feel so soft? The science is simple, yet alarming. Fabric softeners don't clean, they coat. They work by depositing a layer of chemicals, most commonly quaternary ammonium compounds, or quats, onto the fabric fibers. These chemicals make the fibers stand up, creating the illusion of softness. But quats are known skin and respiratory irritants. Studies, including research from the Association of Occupational and Environmental Clinics, list certain quats as asthmagens, substances that can cause asthma to develop in otherwise healthy people. This coating does more than irritate. It changes the physical properties of your clothes. It dramatically reduces the water absorbency of towels and the moisture-wicking ability of athletic wear. More alarmingly, that waxy layer can trap dirt and bacteria inside the fibers, preventing them from being properly washed away. This can lead to persistent odors and skin issues like eczema, as the chemical layer reacts with sweat and bacteria directly against your skin. The danger isn't just on your skin, it's in the air you breathe. That fresh scent is a cocktail of volatile organic compounds, VOCs. A study led by researchers at the University of Washington analyzed the air vented from washing machines using fabric softeners and found over 25 VOCs, including known carcinogens like benzene and acetaldehyde, and reproductive toxins like toluene. These fragrance chemicals are endocrine disruptors, mimicking hormones and potentially causing long-term developmental issues, especially in children. There is a safer, cheaper alternative that doesn't sacrifice performance. To soften clothes naturally, simply add half a cup of white vinegar to your rinse cycle. It breaks down mineral buildup without coating the fibers, leaves no scent after drying, and is completely hypoallergenic. For fluffy towels and reduce static, use wool dryer balls in the dryer. Protect your health and the air you breathe. It's time to break the chemical cycle. It's the first thing you touch in the morning and the last thing at night. We're told to brush twice a day for a healthy smile. But have you ever looked closely at what your toothbrush is actually made of? That cheap piece of plastic might be doing more than just cleaning your teeth. Most manual toothbrushes are made from a mix of plastic polymers, with bristles typically crafted for nylon. Over time, mechanical wear and exposure to toothpaste abrasives cause these bristles to degrade. A study published in Environmental Science Technology suggests that through toothbrushing alone, we could be ingesting thousands of microplastic particles every year. Furthermore, the porous nature of old plastic handles makes them a perfect breeding ground for complex biofilms and fecal coliforms in a humid bathroom environment. The problem doesn't end in your mouth. Every single plastic toothbrush produced since the 1930s still exists today. In the U.S. alone, 1 billion toothbrushes are thrown away annually. They don't biodegrade. They simply break down into smaller and smaller microplastics, entering our waterways, our fish, and ultimately, our food chain. It's not just the bristles. Many low-cost plastic handles contain phthalates or BPA to give them flexibility and color. These chemicals are known endocrine disruptors. When exposed to warm water and the friction of brushing, these compounds can leach directly into the highly absorbent tissues of your mouth, potentially affecting hormonal balance over years of use. The solution is as simple as it is ancient. Switch to a bamboo toothbrush. Bamboo is naturally antimicrobial, grows incredibly fast, and is fully compostable. Pair it with plastic-free toothpaste tablets to eliminate the toxic cycle entirely. It's a small change for your morning routine, but a massive win for your health and the planet. The last of our today list is something we use multiple times a day, often without gloves: liquid dish soap. We've been taught that more bubbles mean a better clean. But those sudsy mountains are often created by a harsh chemical cocktail that stays on your dishes and your skin long after you've finished the chores. The primary culprit is sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS, and its derivatives. SLS is a powerful surfactant designed to cut through grease, but it doesn't distinguish between the grease on your pan and the essential oils on your hands. Studies in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology show that SLS is a known skin irritant that disrupts the outer layer of the skin, leading to contact dermatitis, dryness, and increased absorption of other toxins. The danger doesn't stop at your sink. Once rinsed away, these surfactants enter our waterways. SLS and its chemical cousins are highly toxic to aquatic life. They change the surface tension of the water, making it difficult for fish to absorb oxygen and destroying the protective mucus layer on their scales, leaving them vulnerable to parasites and bacteria. Beyond the immediate harm, many conventional detergents contain phosphates and synthetic fragrances that trigger algal blooms, starving entire ecosystems of oxygen. We aren't just washing our dishes. We are chemically altering the very water that sustains life on this planet. You don't need harsh chemicals to get a sparkling clean. Switch to plant-based, biodegradable detergents or liquid Castile soap. They are free from SLS, phthalates, and synthetic dyes. They are gentle on your hands, safe for your family, and, most importantly, kind to the oceans. Make the swap today for a cleaner home and a healthier planet. This is the true cost of our convenience. Protect your family, break the toxic cycle, and subscribe for a cleaner world before it's too late.